Yes, quite. Well, I've lived here in North Campus my entire life, man and boy, as it were. And as a child, I even attended this very school, though things were very different in my day, of course. Before the so-called local education authorities started cracking down on some of our old school rules and some of our long-standing traditions. For example, when I attended this school, there was something we called running the badger bell. And this had been performed at Hart Academy for boys for over 200 years, and its origins go back even further, to the Great Badger Invasion of 1492. You see, on the penultimate day of term, before the summer holiday, all the fifth-year boys would line up at the main gate in their sports kit and regulation badger hats. Then, at the stroke of 6 a.m., the headmaster would blow the badger horn, and the boys would then make their way to Badgerton Market, 7 miles away, where one of the masters would be waiting by the badger bell in the market square. The boys were free to take whatever path they saw fit, over fields, through woods, or even along the slower but safer roads, and the first one to ring the badger bell was anointed head badger. But not anymore, though. Apparently it's deemed too dangerous. Likewise, the tradition of making those irksome boys with a troublesome nature sleep in the haunted tower in the middle of the lake. No, these practices have long since been discontinued, along with the annual rhubarb whacking tournament, the pansy hat, and, of course, striping the lyre. But honestly, none of these particular punishments ever did the boys any lasting harm, and for the most part, well, I dare say it made them try a little harder during the next term. Though obviously, there are always those that seem to delight in taking things too far, such as the Sudburys. In fact, as I recall, the current Lord Sudbury, back when we were both pupils here, once made me the victim of his rather cruel practical joke by removing my trousers and tying me to a large brown cow owned by Farmer Moorcroft. But enough about all of that bovine madness. Suffice to say, Sudbury did eventually receive his comeuppance, and of course I was exonerated of having voluntarily interfered with the aforementioned cow in any way whatsoever. As I recall, Sudbury himself was made to sleep in the haunted tower for 1 week, and his father ended up making a sizable donation to the school fund. Not that it straightened him out there, no. And honestly, that's just the tip of the proverbial iceberg when it comes to the Sudburys. But the point is, so much has changed in the way we educate here. No more caning, not even when a boy has been rude to a master. And what's more, we're not even allowed to throw a textbook at a boy when he's looking out of the window instead of paying attention. So yes, there have been many changes over the years, but not all of them for the betterment of the boys, if you ask me.